Greetings, fellow star lovers. Lynx here, and we are playing a sky full of stars. That's right. We are on that trip, astronomy trip. This is technically the second day for maybe the first day, really, because we arrived. We just went to the baths and pretty much slept. So I guess the good things are in front of us still. Let's see. Apparently they have great bread. Well, I would say welcome to Europe, but I guess they are not in Europe then. Anyway, we were up early, eating breakfast in the cafeteria. Let's make academy for you. This place is a big step up from the cheap hotels. I expressed its opinion as I attacked a freshly made omelette with my chopsticks. Only a pro could have made it this perfectly runny on the inside. Takechi, are you crying? Takechi did sound a little too emotional, but the food really was that great. Orihime appeared holding a tray. And he runs away, doesn't he? Stuffing the rest of the bread roll in his mouth, Takechi left in a hurry. He really avoids her. Take wouldn't die that easily. Probably. And that was the end of that. Yep, there is an open space not too far from this building apparently. We were well into the mountains, so there was not too many open spaces around. It didn't seem like a good place to come for stargazing, but there was one good spot out beyond the forest. There is a reason for that. Sorry. I thought I did. She was throwing a tantrum clearly. No, tantrum is a loud one. Right now, no, she's just sulking. That's still bad, but it was cute, but I decided not to nip this one in the bud. There, you haven't been left out? I patted her on the head, which finally improved Orihime's mood. I wouldn't be so sure about it. Korena's eyes were still wide open in surprise. Let's go. It was still early in the morning, but it was time to get to work. And there, I said, Amanogawa, you finally don't wear that thing, that weird thing on your head. And there you go again. Alright. To be fair, I mean, the last time I shoveled snow was when I was like 14, something like that, because later we moved out as a family from other members of the family, and given that this is, well, apartment complex, we don't have to shovel, and I kinda like doing that, funnily enough. Anyway. I'll be giving instructions for setting up tents, so I could use a few more people.
手が空いた方は他のメンバーを手伝ってください。
And that sounds like... Don't finish your tasks fast. Okay, no, in this trip, yes, we are finishing it as fast as we can. Work? Don't. Just don't. Slow pace, finish what you actually have to do. Don't add to yourself more work. That's how it is.
観測地は雪も積もっており、危険が伴います。決してふざけないようによろしくお願いしますね。では、出発!
With Honoka in the lead, we left the hotel building. There were a few guys on either side of her to provide support.
吉岡は大丈夫そうね。
Next to me, Orihime suddenly spoke. Were you worried?
心配などしていないわ。ただ確認しただけ。
She was a bit worried.
あの子は私の後輩ですもの。心配されるほど雑な仕事はしないはずだわ。
Oh, you don't know so what she has in store for. Anyway, Orihime really trusted Honoka. If there were any gaps, Orihime would have stepped in without any station, but she didn't find any. Let's go to... I wonder... Man, whatever. I wonder if our main character got what he was supposed to get. For this day, by the way. Anyway, there were about 20 of us walking single file as we disappeared into the forest. And now the game turns into a horror. They never came back. Dude, that would be hilarious. Oh my god. Anyway, holding on to our equipment, we kept moving forward. Can you imagine, like, playing free routes, everything calm and nice, super cozy, happy life, and suddenly they drop something like that? Oh, you know what? It's crazy, but at the same time, that would be nice. That would be absolutely nice. I bet it would get the attention of people like crazy. Not like this game didn't get the attention of people for, like, let's have a look. It has almost 700 reviews. Anyway, holding to our equipment, we kept moving forward. The snow crunched beneath our feet. The snow felt hard under the soles of our shoes. It definitely wasn't fresh. I love the sound of snow crunching. Some time had passed since we started walking along this narrow forest path. But when we checked our watches, we realized it had only been 5 minutes. Another 10 minutes and we'll be there. Keep it up! We pressed on despite the unfamiliar snow, encouraging one another as we went. Why didn't it go? Okay. It was even harder because we were carrying stuff. No one said anything, we just kept walking toward our destination. Beyond the forest, we found a large empty space in front of us. We began setting up the tents as soon as we arrived. We would be able to take a break once that was done. There were many things we had to accomplish while it was still light out. Everyone got to work on what needed to be done. I literally set up a tent once in my life. I probably wouldn't be able to do it again without instructions. Yeah. Wait, only 2 tents? Anyway, guess that's all of it. We had removed the snow from the area and pitched the tents. Meanwhile, the girls had helped set up the equipment. You know what? Like, cool scenery and so on, but it makes me wonder. No, snow wouldn't influence, right? Snow wouldn't influence the stars, right? Because if you think about it, if the lights... I wonder, I mean, maybe not the stars itself it won't influence, but What I mean is, you know how they explained in other routes that the darker it is, the better, right? Snow being like basically white as heck will make the whole area light. So wouldn't that influence the eyes as well? Because we are supposed to be like 30 minutes in the darkness to be like perfectly accustomed to the light and see the perfect stars and so on. Maybe I'm thinking too deep into that now. Whatever. Let's continue. The telescopes were all ready. We see only one of them. I don't drink coffee anymore. Thanks, Amanagawa. Done with their task, the girls were preparing hot drinks for everyone. Further away, Enrico was also walking around, handing out paper cups. Tired if he could be, but yeah, it was kinda tough. These conditions were not what I had been expecting, not by a long shot. Trying to break the frozen snow with a shovel was hard labor enough. And then there was the cold. Dude, put on the gloves. Everyone was suffering from an icy chill that went straight through their coat. I bet they don't have the freaking gloves. They never have in this game the gloves for some reason. See? Those who couldn't stand the cold anymore were taking turns in the tents. Further off, someone was even making instant noodles with a pot and a portable stove. I forgot to go and buy some today. Oh my god. I forgot. And by the way, it's Saturday. Which means tomorrow I think one Sunday supermarkets will be open, but it's probably the last one of the month. God damn it. I'll have to go on Monday somehow. It will be tough, but we'll try anyway. Are you okay, Amanagawa? Not like I really care about. Yeah, like that is a good explanation. Let's not forget that always back there, you were pretty much helped with everything by Akito and Hikari. Anyway, that's true. You're tougher than all these city kids. No, she's not. The old Mikazuki village was a lot colder than the streets of Hoshino, so she knew how to handle the cold. With that freaking crappy thing on her head. I honestly don't care. Everyone was teacher to Amanagawa, Hikari, Miharu, and Takeichi. I had been a transfer student at the same time as her, so had to learn alongside her as well, but Hikari taught me too. Yeah, let's show her this amazing place. With my phone, I took a photo of the snow-covered landscape and sent it. Sending things up for now. Now for stargazing. Actually, I definitely thought the same thing. Good, then she absolutely must join next time. So, Amanagawa took a photo as well. Hers was from a different angle and it looked great. Probably. If only she had come. Amanagawa and I both felt the same way. If only Amanagawa did not come with us here. What a bliss that would be. Before long we received Hikari's replies. I wish she was not here. The photos she sent were of an incredible night sky. Thought about going? There were so many stars, it was breathtaking. Against the dark, cloudless night sky, the stars glowed even more brightly and distinctly. You totally can go. I will not complain. I had to admit, but it's a whole other level compared to what we have. It looked like she was having a good time there. But we were sad without Hikari around. I wonder if Hikari was thinking about us too. No one knows what the right choice is. Actually, the right choice I know. You know what? I know one right choice. It's to not play Amanogawa's route. Hehe. We just have to find out our rounds first, that's all. There were times when I would get uneasy. There would be times when I didn't know what to do. I'd get so frustrated that all I could do was clench my fists and bear it. Oi, how about you don't do that? Without the castation, I'm gonna go touch the back of my hand. How about you don't do that? Reject. Dude. Reject. Go freak yourself, Amanagawa. No. Forgive me, her mouthed the words. No. Dude. No. Dude. Push her away. I think that Amanagawa felt uneasy like that too. I'm sure that she too didn't know what to do. If Hikari were here, I'm sure she would have been able to put us at ease. Dude, step aside from her. Since way back, Hikari had always been our shining light. But now, dude. That's right, that was Orihime. That's right, she was different from Hikari, but she was my guiding star now. And you, freaking devil. I'm gonna go a step away from me, you punk. You bet I will. You bet I will not worry. Our hands had touched for just a moment, and I hate it. I felt this knowing that it was enough to make Amanagawa feel better. No, dude, that was so not cool. That was so not cool. Got it, I'll be off with pleasure. I hope not. With that smile, Amanagawa watch me go. We are not... Honestly, we are not covering her. I don't care. She's annoying. What does she think she's doing there? As I walked over, Orihime had something she wanted to show me. There was a small ball of snow. With token eyes and ears. Yeah, it's real cute. It was so unexpected, I just couldn't help smiling. I was still reading from the impact of Hikari's impressive night sky photo, however. Orihime gently patted her small snow bunny. That gesture saved me. I don't know why, but it really struck me as funny. Thank you. Hey? No, nothing at all. I'm just glad that you're here with me. In Orihime's mind, there wasn't any chance that the event would end in failure. Her smile gave me confidence and peace of mind. Okay, it's a promise. We'll watch the stars just the two of us. With Corona, there would be 3 of us. I really wanted to watch the stars with just Orihime for... The message got through. Her hand found mine, it was warm to the touch. I gripped it tight, as if to make sure that she was there. Nice! Narue from Nishikai was coordinating the whole setup process.
Thank you.
Thank you. Naru took the paper cup and breathed deeply. How'd it go?
去年のあれと比べたら楽なもんだよ。プレアディス1号はなかなかのじゃじゃ馬でしたわね。
A homemade Dobsonian telescope couldn't be handled like a regular one. You had to worry about distortions in the primary mirror as well as constantly realign the secondary mirror to get proper images.
ま、機材の方は問題ないさ。あとはお天気次第だね。ですね。
Oneka's face grew dark. She was worried about the unexpected cloud cover, no doubt. Including today, we had 2 days left. Late tomorrow night, we'd have to pack up and start the journey home.
全く星を見られなかったらと思うと、その時はまあ運が悪かったと思うしかないね。
Yeah.
そうですね。こればかりはどうしようもありませんから。釣りみたいなもんだよ。釣れる日もあれば坊主の日だってある。だからさ、体調が気に病む必要はないよ。うちらはみんな星が好きで集まってるんだ。ですが、
I did. Fuck. Come back. Come back. We are listening to Naru.
体調が気に病む必要はないよ。うちらはみんな星が好きで集まってるんだ。こういうことがあるのはみんなわかってる。ですが、
The distance made this different from any other observation event. People had spent time organizing and planning, and even though we'd saved on some things, the overall cost was not negligible.
吉岡、あなたは会長なのでしょ？そんな顔していたら晴れるものも晴れませんわ。
What a way to say something.
先輩。そうだよ。あんたが自信満々でいたらみんな大丈夫だって信じられるんだ。白鳥さんもそうでしたよね。天を信じずとも構いません。吉岡ほのかという己を信じなさい。
Did she really say that?
そうすれば人も天も。
Oh, it was not a quote. I thought it was like quote of Onoka from some point. Onoka didn't move as she listened to Orihime. She took her time, as if she were mentally chewing each and every word. When she next looked up, the confidence in her eyes made one think of Orihime.
これでいいでしょうか。いい顔してるよ。
I mean, come on, even if we don't get to see the stars, supposedly, I think we can still make it a fun sort of trip at least.
大丈夫。きっと夜には晴れますよ。
And if not, there is always tomorrow night.
それでもダメだった時には、また改めて企画すればいいだけですわ。それじゃ全然フォローになってませんよ。
I mean, she's right for.
あら、そう？でもこんな合宿なら何度でも来たいって思わない？
Heck yeah. Everyone present had to agree with Orihime on that point. It was an observation camp, so for stargazing, but that wasn't all. Having everyone sleep under the same roof, sort of. Actually, yes, if we don't count this area, yes. And work toward the same goal, that was just as valuable as watching the stars.
そうですね。またみんなで来ましょう。今度はうちのほうき星さんも一緒に。
We could kick out one person for, but
そうね。彼女がいないと
I guess Akito won't say that. I'll send her photos, lots of them. Next time she'll come running, no matter what her plans are.
それは楽しみね。
No, that sounds like I'll piss her off.
姫さんは卒業しても来るのかい？もちろんですわ。次からは OB、OG も参加させてもらいます。
Nice.
ほどほどにしてくださいね。比較する方は大変なんですから。
We might ask whole Hoshinonaka City.
大変なら 幹事を代わってあげてもよくてよ。そうはいきません。
Everyone burst into laughter, including me. It expanded like a wave of good cheer that would blast the snow clouds away. What do you do next for?
各セクションを再確認。その後で望遠鏡にはカバーをかけて撤収とします。
Head out? Understood! For the observation camp, we had prepared telescope covers. When you step telescope and had to leave it, it was a good idea to put a cover over it to protect it from the rain and snow. You didn't need to do it if the weather was clear, but in a place like this where snow might fall, it was absolutely necessary.
スラミ君はテントやコンロの方をお願いします。
Gotcha. Exactly, got it.
私は何でもやりますわよ。
Oh boy.
スラミ君、先輩のお相手もお願いします。
Your wish is my command. Salute.
今の何？そういう扱いはないんじゃない？
Alright, let's go! Give me a hand, okay?
姫さんはゲストなんだ。あんまり出しゃばるもんじゃないよ。ここは我々に任せて。さあ。やっぱり仲間外れなのね。
I wonder if she suspects something or not. I started checking on the tents while dragging Orihime behind me. I mean, technically we could teach her about the tents a bit, right? Given we have that knowledge, she doesn't? Why not? In particular, I looked out for loose pegs or ropes. If the wind picked up at night, tents might fall over and there would be chaos.
ペグを打ち直してっと。
It does pay to be thorough.
任せてちょうだい。
With her assigned task, Orihime immediately sprang back to life. She was the type of person who couldn't stay calm unless she had something to do. While keeping an eye on Orihime, I packed up the portable gas stoves and tables and put them inside the tents. After checking on the food, insulating sheets and other supplies, our task was complete. All that was left was to pray for good weather. And we forgot to pray, actually. After setting everything up, we got back to the hotel a little past noon.
疲れた。
Even Takeichi's considerable stamina had been drained by our prolonged outdoor battle with the snow.
昼食の用意はできてます。食事とお風呂、好きな方をどうぞ。
Wow, Takei's freaking tall. I have not noticed that before.
やっぱ風呂だな。
Maybe because right now he's the same height as Corona. Kind of. Strangely, both brother and sister shouted the same thing at the same time.
真似すんじゃね
真似なんかしてないもん。
Whatever, just get moving or we'll be late.
え。やっべ。
Takeshi rushed off towards the baths.
お風呂は逃げないのに。うちのお兄ちゃんおバカだから。って天の川さや。
Did she only just notice? I wish she was not here as well. Don't worry, Corona.
私と一緒にお風呂入る？やだ。姫ちゃんとかいい。
Understandable. Corona ran away from Manugawa and hid behind Orihime.
なら私たち3人で参りましょう。
I'll take a bath too, I guess.
コロナちゃんはどうする？お風呂行く。コロナさんは我々に任せてください。
Yes, thank you. After a bath and lunch, we were free for the rest of the afternoon. That didn't mean that we could do whatever we wanted for. We needed to sleep in order to stay up all night and watch the stars. I didn't think I could fall asleep at this hour, but I had used a lot of energy this morning, so I was pretty tired. The moment my body hit the bed, sleep came over me. But then I was awakened by a phone notification. I
ご相
looked.
談したいことがあります。食堂まで来てください。
やれやれだぜ。
このことはくれぐれも内密に願います。二重スパイさん。
She knows. There was something she wanted to keep secret from Orihime apparently. Rubbing my eyes sleepily, I headed for the cafeteria. Actually, she probably knows already. She knew probably from him, right? When I entered the cafeteria, Honoka was watching, devouring the TV. It was the weather report. How is the weather looking?
解放に向かっているそうです。ただ、星見に耐えうる空になってくれるかどうか。
Worrying what judge anything, Not that I can keep myself from worrying for.
まったくです。先輩のあの余裕っぷりが羨ましいです。
I don't mean to talk behind her back, but I think Orihime really puts on the front sometimes.
知ってます。知っているからこそ余計に羨ましく見えるんです。
Orihime was a great leader on a whole different level. She was someone Honoka could learn from, a real role model. Put in the same situation, surely there would be things that I would notice for the first time too. Including the awesomeness of Orihime. Yeah, Orihime is awesome. I really do think that.
まったくです。ですから一度くらいギャフンと言わせなければなりません。
What do you mean?
そのためにあなたの力をお借りできますか？
What do you mean? Hey, Honoka was referring to an alternative itinerary, not the one for the observation camp. To prove that I was part of the group, she showed me a copy.
決行は今夜夕食時に。
What about the preparations?
各員配置についてます。ここにいない人員は各自の部屋で作業中です。
Perfect.
彼女にはコロナさんをつけておきました。こちらに来ないよう見張りを頼んであります。
Oh, I think Corona can manage that one. And what if she did?
さやさんにブロックを依頼してあります。
Couldn't you ask someone better? She kinda useless. What I have to do is...
こちらです。ついてきてください。
I'm sorry I clicked, but I followed Honoka to the back of the kitchen. The number of ingredients I saw was way too extravagant for just a dinner. The kitchen staff were doing all they could to help the prep.
見てください。これです。
This was a perfect fit for the role I'd been given. I would like to know... Oh, hello? Even after sunset, the weather didn't show any sign of improving. Without waiting for nightfall, we cancelled the night's observation. But no one was surprised, everyone had expected it, more or less. And just like that, a sense of excitement filled the air.
ずいぶんと人が集まっていますわね。
It was about 30 minutes before dinner. But at first glance, I'd say nearly everyone was there in the cafeteria. That's because there is nothing else to do.
お昼寝して元気が有り余っているのかしら。
I'm sure they are. How many people actually got some sleep, I wondered. I didn't at least.
あら、吉岡？
Honoka appeared with a mic in her hand. She walked briskly to the center of the cafeteria and addressed the whole crowd.
皆さん、お集まりいただきありがとうございます。本日は残念ながら天候にも恵まれず、観測会は中止となってしまいました。その代わりといってはなんですが、ちょっとしたレクリエーションをしたいと思います。
Honoka's right hand shot up. At the signal, everyone stood up.
どういうことなの？
Just stay here, Orihime. Everyone except for Orihime started moving. They formed a circle around her.
白鳥織姫さん、お誕生日おめでとう。
おめでとう! The sound of party crackers going off filled the cafeteria. Orihime was stunned as a huge birthday cake was brought before her.
本日3月14日は我らが月の女神白鳥織姫さんの誕生日です。 ということで、ただいまより月の生誕祭として盛大にパーティーをしたいと思います。それでは皆さん、改めてもう一度
お誕生日おめでとう。Loud applause followed. Orihime finally seemed to process the situation.
皆さん、どうもありがとう。さすがに驚いたわ。白鳥さんがいなければ、我々六つ星の会がこうして再び集うこともありませんでした。
Is she still talking to the mic?
彼女の情熱と努力があって、今ここに我々がいます。そのことに心より感謝を。そして今日という日をお祝いしたいと思います。
The Six Stars Club existed today because of Orihime. Everyone here knew that more clearly than anyone. The 4 months since the Six Stars Club reformed had been difficult, but everyone had had a really fun time.
それではまず最初に白鳥さんと交際中の空見明人くんからプレゼントの贈呈です。
Oh crap. Oh, talk about being put on a spot. What did he get? As my name was called out, I moved in front of Orihime. Okay, so you wouldn't tell me when your birthday was, so I talked to everyone and planned a surprise party.
あなたの仕業だったの？
Not fully. Nah, I was one of many collaborators, but it's only because I thought it would be more fun this way. And this is my birthday present to you. At my funeral, the lights went out. At the same time, everyone lit their candle. Happy birthday, Orihime. May you always be a bright, beautiful star in the night sky. There had been a blank space in the middle of the cake. That's where I'd placed a special item. Which was? A star. Nice.
これは星？
A candy star. It's White Day too, isn't it? The pale, translucent candy star shone gently with the borrowed light of the candles.
ありがとう。とっても素敵だわ。でもホワイトデーとセットなの？それはちょっと残念ね。
No, there is more. I'll give you the non-edible gift later.
そう？ならいいのだけれど。
Looking at the giant star, Orihime's lips slowly curled into a smile.
いいわね。こういうのも。たとえ作り物だとしても、星は星だわ。決して劣るものではない。そこに思いが込められているのなら。
It's just like the planetarium.
優しい光。
She once told me that whenever she felt uneasy, she'd get the urge to look up at the stars. But the sky wasn't going to be clear every night. As long as it gave off a gentle light, a man-made object could be just as comforting as the stars.
ありがとう、アキトくん。とても素敵なバースデープレゼントだったわ。
Now I want to know what he actually got her, like the non-edible thing. I really want to know. One by one, the others gave their presents to Orihime. Oh boy, she will have way more things to get back to on the trip back. Ooh. Anyway, meanwhile, the tables were laid with food and drinks, and suddenly it felt a lot more like a party.
姫ちゃん、お誕生日おめでとう。ありがとう、コロナさん。
Corona's present was a stationary set. It had a cute design and was well balanced.
白鳥さん、私からはこれを。あら、星の砂ね。素敵だわ。
It was a small bottle of star sand. It wasn't really related to astronomy, but the sand did look like stars. I guess that kind of gift was popular with girls. And the girls watching this can tell if that's true.
姫さん、私からのプレゼントはこれだよ。重いわね。開けてみていい？
Orihime removed the wrapping to find a sturdy camera inside. That's fucking expensive! Oh, crap!
一眼レフですわよね。
Oh, okay, it's a lens.
いいの？
Wait, is it a camera or is it a lens only, I wonder? Whatever. Even second-hand, it definitely wasn't cheap. The cost made Orihime look hesitant.
いいんだ。使わなくなったカメラだから。
Ah. Narue picked up the camera and ran her fingers over it.
デジイチでもかなり古いやつだしさ。いいカメラでずっと大事にしてたんだけど、最近は使わなくなってて。
I mean, to be fair, at least it would be used that way, right? That's nice. That's kind of like, I would like to say kind of like what I do, but I actually don't do, because I mean, I wanted to use a freaking phone camera as a second webcam, but my CPU can't keep up with this and the webcam and Streamlabs and the game. Yeah, like CPU going berserk. And in summer, I imagine it would basically like be cooking. Anyway.
ショップに売るくらいなら大切な仲間に持っていてもらいたいんだ。ダメかな。ありがとうございます。このカメラはあなたの思いが詰まったものなのですね。
Man, Narue is also a great character.
そうだけど、あんまり言うなよ。照れるだろ。神野さんは私のこと大切な仲間だと言ってくれました。そのことが私は何よりも嬉しい。どうもありがとう。大切な仲間の贈り物ですもの。大事に使わせていただきますね。あ、うちの子をよろしく頼むよ。
What a lovely scene. I was really moved by the interaction between Narue and Orihime. Also, I'm so glad Narue is getting a little bit of screen time in this route. So was the person next to me, even as he chewed on a piece of chicken.
やべえ。惚れた。
Takejo was falling for Narue all over again, apparently. Dude, I know the feeling. But I could see why. She was a really charming girl. She should be the fourth route, maybe.
そういえば吉岡がまだね。
Speaking of another possibility for the fourth route.
吉岡、あなたのプレゼントはありませんの？
I don't know, case like. Actually, no.
このパーティーが私からのプレゼントです。と言いたいところですが、それだと納得してもらえませんよね。なので、私からはこれを差し上げます。
And that is? Onoka held out a thin card.
むつら星の会の会員証です。名誉会員第1号として登録させていただきました。
What the hell? I want that too! Yo! What? Oh, I kinda wonder if that's something like that they actually released as a physical stuff. Oh my god, that would be so cool to have. Of course, Amanugawa I would throw away, but... I'm so curious if they maybe did something like that. I'm so curious now. I mean, on Steam there is only soundtrack. Dude, if they gave the graphics for the cards, if that's DLC, and you know, you could get them to a company to make like the freaking ID cards like that, I would so go after that. Also, said a person who has some stuff and that he was supposed to do things like that, and I still haven't done that. Like I literally have a poster from one game. Have not done that. I have like a thank you graphics that I was supposed to frame and so on. I still have not done that. Oh, apparently I also have a file with a Dakimakura, but that's something I won't do. Yeah. The promise to myself is to never have a Dakimakura, okay? Anyway. Dude, but the ID cards like that from this game, awesome. I would love to have like Orihime, Kuruna, Nerue, Saotome, Mahiru basically, Onoka, Noriko, the future younger generation that will join, though we haven't seen them in this route, but we probably will see them maybe later still, and so on. Anyway, the card was full of handmade charm. No one else had one, so Orihime's was extra special.
ハリー、あなたは私が何を好むのかを一番理解しているようね。もちろんです。私はあなたの思いを受け継いだたった一人の後輩なんですから。ありがとう、吉岡。いい後輩を持って私は幸せですわ。
In response to Orihime's words, Onoka bowed once and walked off. It may have looked like she was being cold, but I knew better. I saw her blush as she walked away. Still buzzing from the party, we went outside the building. Wow, it's cold.
もうこっちに来て。
Orihime and I did our best to keep each other warm.
あ、いいの？ではコロナさんも。はい。あ、姫ちゃんの手あったかい。いいの
Don't you dare. Why are you like this? No!
いいの？
No! Go away! No, it's not okay. Shoot me. Literally shoot me.
なるえちゃん、いいかな？
いいよ。
やった！
Let's go, Take!
あんま興奮しないの。女の子の手はもっと優しく握るもんだよ。
すいません。
Takeshi and Naruto looked like they were doing pretty well. I wasn't sure if love was in the cards, but that was all up to how much effort Takeshi was willing to make.
このまま観測地まで行けないでしょうか。
Noriko was holding Onoka's hand.
時間も遅いですし、この曇り空です。しっかりした照明なしでは厳しいですね。
What lights? There is supposed to be no lights.
手をつないでてもダメなの？今日は諦めてください。
We could feel the disappointment in the air. If only the clouds weren't there. If only the skies were completely covered in stars. Stars, show yourselves! I totally shouted. I would shout if it was not middle of the night for me, okay? At the overcast sky.
雲、あっち行けーですわ。
Orihime shouted at the sky too.
晴れろ晴れちゃえ！お願いします。明日はいいお天気になってください。星を見せてください。お願いします。
One by one we hurled our wishes at the overcast sky. Joining hands, we all felt the same way. Stars, show yourselves.
出てください。ですわ。
I was totally screaming right now. Anyway. In the chill of the night, on that snowy mountain, we kept shouting at the sky. Would our wishes be heard? I wondered. Of course they would. We would make them come true. And before we realized it, all our pent-up anxiety was gone. After that, we restarted the party to warm up our freezing bodies. With warm food and drink and chatting with friends. It started out as Orihime's birthday party, but along the way it became just a regular party. As the hour grew late, people said their goodnights and left. Orihime stayed right until the very end, as if she wanted to enjoy it forever. And so did I.
なるえちゃん、悪いんだけどうちの妹のことを頼めるかな。
別にいいけど。
こいつは俺が運ぶから一緒に来てくれ。
うん、わかった。それじゃ姫さん、うちらはこれで。
じゃあな、アキト。
Takeshi winked at me as they left the cafeteria.
先輩、
Good luck.
こちらの片付けは我々がやっておきますので。
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
そろそろお開きにしましょう。
Compared to the boys, the girls had a bit more energy left, enough to start clearing the remains of the party.
ここで手伝いを名乗り出るのは野暮というやつなのかしらね。
You totally want to, don't you? Yes, I think so. We could make the main guest clean up after her own party. At this point, I was willing to leave the race in Onoka's hands. Let's get off to then.
そうね。では皆さん、お先に失礼します。
We still did
本
give
日は
her the gift.
素晴らしいパーティーをありがとうございました。
I want to know what he got her. Orihime bowed to all the people left in the cafeteria and we headed out.
さすがに疲れたわね。
Orihime sighed as she entered my room. Then she sat down on the bed, which was unusually direct of her. It's been a long night, yeah? The day too, to be fair. Using the electric kettle, I made a cup of tea for Orihime.
ありがとう。温まりますわ。
It was green tea from a cheap tea bag, unfit for Orihime's lips. But she seemed happy to have a warm drink. Honestly, again, I think she just wouldn't care anyway. Still, whatever. I didn't realize how late it was, to be honest. According to the clock, it was a few minutes before midnight. A few minutes before 2 for me.
あら、日付が変わってしまうわ。その前に、私、まだあなたからいただいていないのだけれど。
Is that so? Orihime held out both hands expectantly. Of course, I haven't forgotten your birthday present. Separate from your white day present.
一体何を用意してくれたのかしら。あの飴でできた星よりも素敵なのよね。
Such expectations are gonna be hard to live up to, but... I took out a wrapped birthday gift. Once again, happy birthday, Orihime.
開けてみても
I want to answer no. Go ahead. Orihime carefully unwrapped her present.
これは
A ring. Just a normal one for Nor. I had bought it at Harbor Town without telling Orihime. For the truly important someone, I figured it was better to give something sincerer than contrived. And that's why I closed this.
サイズはどうしたの？よくわかったわね。
Oh, well, I asked Onoka to investigate.
なるほどね。吉岡ならお母様とも連絡が取れるでしょうし。
Orihime was convinced. At first, I thought of secretly measuring her finger with string, but I'm glad I didn't. We are lucky that you didn't notice. That was my biggest worry, actually.
大丈夫よ。たとえ気づいたとしても気づかないふりをしてあげたわ。
I guess necklace is a safer option. So.
だってあなたからの大切なプレゼントですもの。そこに水を差すわけにはいきませんわ。それよりもこれはどうするべきかしら？
What indeed? Orihime held out her right hand.
左手はまだ早いですから、今はこちらに。
I took her right hand and placed the ring on the fourth finger. Okay.
少しくすぐったいですわね。
Oh, I guess she's not wearing any rings and so on.
でもすごくドキドキして。
There, it's done.
ありがとう。
Orihime stared, entranced. A ring on her finger. I guess rings were special to girls after all. I guess. To be fair, I've never wore any. I was like to have been able to give her something so special. Bracelets? Yes. Watch? Yes. Fingers. Rings? Never. Ah, the time. It's...
24時を過ぎてしまったわね。24時を過ぎたらシンデレラの魔法は解けてしまうのかしら。
Please don't compare yourself to such a lowly creature. You are way beyond that. Orihime touched her ring as she said that. Yes, it did, for Cinderella. But you are the moon goddess, Orihime.
今日の月の出は23時過ぎだったはずよね。
So your time begins now, Orihime. Holding Orihime's hand in one hand, I touched her with the other.
これも誕生日プレゼント？
Nope. It's a new day, remember? So this is something for me. Somehow. Orihime. I pressed my lips to hers gently. Okay, this is kind of unplanned, but in the end, after one long recording, I'm gonna cut it into like 3 episodes. So this is the end of the first one. Lovely birthday party for Orihime. And I guess she did enjoy our gift. I'm glad to find out what it was, even if it was a little bit late for us to learn that. But it's fine. Anywho, tomorrow we'll see how the next night goes for us. And hopefully we'll get to see some stars. Hope to see you there too. Bye bye.